chill out once we net down in there.
So we are out here on cache, right? Or this is bayou.
This is a bayou off the cache.
Bayou off the cache. This is our second day out here. Yesterday we came, we set a bunch of these limb lines, and now we're out here in the morning checking them. It's about 8 o'clock. We already got one fish, so it's already been a good day. Success.
Down. Hold up. He's up, so just go ahead and pull him in. I know you want to get him up. So that's a fiddler.
Mm-hmm.
Which is just, you know, traditionally the way we would do that is skin that sucker whole and fry it up.
Right on. Look out. Ooh, right there's head.
Bet.
Got him.
Yeah. So y'all, I'm sure y'all know because you handle it right, but that's a barbed, and that's a barb. So you're grabbing it that way. I've had those suckers go all the way into my hand, and they're barbed on the way out, so it sucks.
Cool. We're rebaiting with this soap. It's like really fatty soap, so it kind of like seeps into the water a little bit. The catfish can smell it from really far away. Throw that over.
Give me a whiff.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's stinky in a really good way.
Mm-hmm. That's about perfect eater size right there.
Yep.
A couple of good fillets.
Oh yeah.
Kind of hooked through there. And these are kind of getting smushy, so it wouldn't hurt to do that. And then, there you go. Stinky. If he's going too gnarly, don't worry about it. But oh, quick, grab him. Yeah.
That's a blue catfish?
That's a blue, yeah. Slide your hand down. Get him quick. Boy, put him on. Okay, and I'll show y'all. Right hand's a blue.
Yeah.
This one's a channel.
Oh yeah, the color's obvious.
Yeah. Head shapes.
Yeah.
A little bit different.
Wow. Big fatty.
All right, straight in here. Quick. All right.
Jesus Christ.
That's a good one, man. That's about a 4 pound.
Fat boy.
And that's exactly why you get them in there like that.
Yep.
Man.
Yeah, it's pretty fish. That's a nice blue, man.
Jonathan's checking the trout line right now. It is a single long line, has a weight in the middle. It looks like these fish ate all that shrimp, huh?
They've been robbing baits like crazy.
So it's one long line with a bunch of little lines off. And they kind of have little beads to where we hooked it on, so where the fish can't drag it back and forth.
And you know you got to keep him in the water and reach out in there again.
Just bring it in.
So here, I'm gonna show you something real quick.
Yeah.
So, because I saw you were watching that.
Yep.
If the spine's up, coming behind it. If the spine's down,
Okay.
keep it down.
Okay.
And then you'll be
Keep
all
the
right.
spine down.
Yeah.
We're getting all these guys to the eye.
Hey, buddy. What kind of a snake is that?
I think that's just a brown water snake.
Long. Look at him. Big boy.
That was a snapping turtle.
Real good morning of checking our limb lines. I think we pulled up about 10 cats. We're gonna head back to the house and skin them up, clean them up. Big.
Pretty good for the first day, eh?
Not a bad haul.
There he is. right there.
It's like kind of like a little soft spot, right? So just take that and do that.
Yep.
See how it kind of like stiffened up?
Yeah.
And then it'll relax.
Yeah.
He's over with. And then the nerves will still be going for a second, but that's all. That's brain and spinal cord and everything.
Yeah.
We're just gonna fillet them. Cut your little triangle flap right there, just so you can grab it. That's like some ASMR type stuff. Yeah. And I just try and be kind of persnickety right there around the rib cage because I don't want to leave any meat on them. And then clean that up a little bit. Do it again on the other side.
So what I'm doing here, I'm about to brain it. Just cut a little slit in there and kind of find where the go in here. Scramble it around a little bit. More humane way of dispatching the catfish. Clipping off these guys here, little barbs. So we're gonna go behind the gills. I'm gonna kind of make a long slit along one side, a long slit kind of on the other side, and then we're gonna pull the skin back. That is some ASMR shit right there. Pretty satisfying. Watch it all come off nice and clean. That fillet feels really good.
Not too shabby.
Could have done better. Could be a lot better, but not horrible. I had some trouble over here.
You can reach in there and open up their stomachs and see what they've been eating. I've never found soap in there though. I found
probably just like humans. They just goes right through us, right?
Yeah, I mean I've I found like rats, all sorts of weird shit in there. But yeah, there's nothing particularly delicate about this. It's just sticking your hands all in there. That's a swim bladder right there. They make gnarly noises, man. I'm actually gonna grab a spoon.
Cool.
And the spoon's great for kind of getting all that shit out.
Yeah.
And then
rinse it out.
Yeah, and then rinse it down real good and with cold water and just try and get all that snot off of it, basically. And I mean, like, yeah, it's not like I have some secret to any of this. Like, just grab shit, cut it out, whatever you got to do, I guess. You'll notice on these, you're not going to find any eggs in any of these fish.
Yeah.
Because they're all post-spawn. That's why some of them look skinny like that. A month ago, huge roe sacks and milk sacks. Like, you can tell which ones are boys and which ones are girls.
Yeah. Huh.
Just gotta get in there. Get your hands dirty.
Give it the chud squirt. We're here, Brinkley, Arkansas. It is hot outside because it's August, and if you remember from last year, August is catfish month. We do catfish wars, then we do catfish kings. We're here to catch the catfish with our good friend Jonathan Wilkins, Black Duck Revival. He is doing some really cool hunting, like waterfowl hunting tours, duck hunting tours in duck season, goose hunting as well. Maybe we'll come back and do one of those this fall, this season. And he's also doing, during the other parts of the year, catfish tours. Limb lining is what we're doing. He's trying to take all these older methods of like feeding, right? Like getting food from catfish. Like, we're not fly fishing here. We're not throwing it back. We're not catch and release. This isn't bass fishing. This is catfishing. We're gonna feed everybody with the fish we catch here. We're going out on the Cache River in the bayou with his boat. He's teaching us how to string up the lines off of these limbs that are hanging out just over the water. We bait them with this soap, this Zote soap, which is like this pink soap that has a lot of fat in it, and the catfish can smell it from far, far away. So we went all down these banks, in through these little trees, these cypress trees, these tupelo trees, and he showed us how to do all these things. We baited them yesterday, and today we brought the camera out. We pulled a bunch of fish up out of the water, and we just cleaned them up. Yeah, we're having an excellent time here. We drove all the way up here to Arkansas to get the catfish, to take them back, to give to our staff so they can prepare them in competition with each other. Whoever wins is going to be crowned the king, the David Beard Catfish King, and then they're going to have their own pop-up. We're going to go check the lines again this afternoon. We rebaited them this morning after we pulled up about 9 or 10 catfish. Then we are going to hopefully pull up more this afternoon, clean more fish, eat more fish here. Then tomorrow we check them one more time, clean the rest of the fish, and then we make the long 9-hour drive back to Austin to deliver the fish.
I've got all this different stuff that like ends up coming up here, but I basically just got like half white cornmeal and half yellow cornmeal. And I'm gonna bust out some hush puppies first. And yeah, man, I don't do any of that like soak it in hot sauce or anything first. Like usually if it's just a little moist, man, that stuff will stick to it, and then just put it in there, right?
Some little cragglies in there.
Yeah, man, just some little extra places for that stuff to get into, you know.
Shh, they're hush puppies.
Yeah. Have you had fried tails before? No, I'm excited. Yeah, me too. That looks phenomenal.
There you boys go.
Beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Dude, thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
What more do you want in life?
Tastes even better when you catch them.
Yes, it does.
Wow. That's so good. Yup. That is a sight of beauty. You ever had speckled duck ramen before?
Can't say I have. It's first for me.
Speckled belly goose.
Look at that goose. Man, get it right, dude.
Sorry, I was nervous.
So dumb.
Yeah, I mean, so that's a great example of a post-spawn catfish. See how big his head is?
Big the head and skinny the rest of the body.
Yeah, man. So they're kind of like on a recuperation period now.
So beautiful. The color on that is gorgeous.
Yeah, they are pretty, man. Everyone acts like they're the scum of the earth, man. That's what the cool it can be.
That is a big boy.
Big boy.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
That's. Yeah, I'm giving it to you, man. Hold it. Get your hand up right there and don't lose it. Because if you keep your hand kind of down, so if he flops, he doesn't come out of the boat.
That knife right there going to cut that line.
How you doing, buddy?
So it's day 3 out here in the bayou. Checking our lines for the last time, taking them down. Already pulled up like 3 monsters. Oh my god, we're checking the trot line.
Yes.
That's a nice fish. Look how he's hooked.
Oh, barely.
Wow.
Got him.
You sure?
Yep.
Lower your hands down for me.
Beauty. Yes.
Popping out of the water a bit.
Just trout line's being good to us.
So we just checked this trout line. We caught, what was there, like 5 fish on there? 4 or 5 fish on there. Some of the biggest ones. So the difference is the limb lines are just along the banks and they're hanging off the limbs. They're kind of shallow. Trout line is weighted in the middle, so it sinks down a little bit. The water's a little bit colder. Catfish kind of hang out kind of near the bottom a little bit. And so that's where, you know, we just caught a bunch of fish on this line. It's awesome. How many fish did we catch? 8? Or
9 first day.
9 and 8?
8.
Yeah. 17.
If you're telling the story, man, that's 25.
Yes, sir. All right, that is going to be a wrap on our Arkansas trip to Black Duck Revival. Thank you, Jonathan Wilkins.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate all the hospitality. We really appreciate all the food. Food was the sleeper hit of the trip, dude. Food is spectacular.
Thank
the
you,
fish
man.
tails, fried honey buns. It was all awesome. Walking away with about 20 big catfish, 20 monsters, really enormous guys. And we're also walking away with a bunch of knowledge to take back to Austin. We've already decided we're gonna get boats, we're gonna get guns. We're just outdoor guys now. That's what we are. We went from soft little computer dudes to like nice hard outdoor guys. Thanks to you and your tutelage. Really appreciate it, buddy.
Man, yeah, y'all were a pleasure, man. Thanks for coming out, dudes.
Thank you, man.
Yep.